Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, oh boy, we're diving into Steal a Brainrot. And listen, I had no idea what I was getting into. I just spawned in, saw a bunch of people running around with these random characters, and I thought, okay, seems simple enough. Just buy one, sell one, make money, right? Yeah. No. Not even close. So I start clicking stuff, buying a character here, selling another there, and I'm like, yo, I'm actually making moves right now. But 10 seconds later, I realize I literally sold the same thing I just bought. Haha, bro, I was basically running a charity. I'm out here funding everyone else's success while my own balance is crying. At this point, I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on. There's no tutorial, no help button, nothing. Just pure brain rot energy. Like, this game doesn't hold your hand. It just throws you into the chaos and says, good luck, idiot. I'm clicking around thinking maybe there's some kind of secret formula. Maybe you're supposed to buy low, sell high, like it's the stock market or something. Nope. I'm buying high, selling low, repeating the same mistakes like it's a lifestyle. Dude, I remember staring at my screen like, why am I broke again? I swear I had money 5 seconds ago. And then, just to make things worse, someone in chat types, lol, who's selling all their stuff instantly? And I'm like, me! It's me! So yeah, that's how my journey started. Absolute confusion, zero progress, maximum pain. But here's the thing. You can't stay clueless forever, right? Eventually, something clicks. And that click happened when I noticed something weird. One of my characters was gone, like straight up vanished. I didn't sell it, I checked twice. And then I see another player walking around with my character. Wait, hold on. You can steal characters in this game? No way. That's when my whole perspective shifted. Suddenly, everything made sense. The title wasn't a joke. Steal a Brainrot literally means steal. I'd been playing like a clueless merchant while everyone else was out here committing digital crimes. So I'm sitting there, plotting. I'm like, okay, so if they can steal mine, can I steal theirs? And that's when the chaos really began. First target, random player just vibing in the corner. I sneak over, click around, trying to figure out how to actually steal, right? Boom! Success! Their character's gone. It's in my inventory. Bro, the power I felt in that moment! It was like going from broke to billionaire in 2 clicks. The rush, the excitement, the realization that I could finally get revenge on the universe for all the money I wasted. So now I'm like, okay, chill, don't get greedy. But 5 seconds later, I'm stealing again, and again, and again. It's addictive, like dangerously addictive. The chat starts reacting, people typing, who keeps stealing my stuff? And I'm just sitting there pretending to be innocent, like, whoa, that's crazy, bro, couldn't be me. And that's when I realized, this isn't just a game about buying and selling, it's about chaos, it's about betrayal, it's about who can outsmart who. Suddenly, I wasn't confused anymore, I was the villain, the thief, the menace. And honestly, it felt amazing. From that point on, my whole playstyle changed. No more safe trading, no more honest work. I was done pretending to be a good player. This was full-on digital robbery now. But hey, it's not my fault the game lets me steal, right? I'm just using the mechanics creatively. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. Creative gameplay. So I start hunting, looking for easy targets, watching players who look distracted. The moment they hesitate, boom! Snatched. Gone. Their character now belongs to me. The best part? The sound it makes when you steal. That little pop noise. It's like the game itself congratulating me on being a terrible person. And at this point, I'm having the time of my life. The confusion's gone, the fear's gone, the only thing left, pure, unfiltered greed. All right, so after that first successful steal, I knew I was built different. Like 5 minutes ago, I was broke and confused, and now I'm a full-blown criminal mastermind. And bro, It's so funny because I start getting cocky immediately. I'm out here acting like I just discovered fire. Every time I steal, I'm talking to myself like, oh yeah, this one's mine now, baby. The crazy part is, it actually started to work. My balance was finally going up. I was stacking stolen characters, and the chat was starting to notice. People typing stuff like, who's this dude stealing everyone's stuff? And I'm sitting there like, wouldn't you like to know? I swear, the adrenaline rush from stealing in this game is insane. You see someone standing still for 2 seconds, and suddenly you're like, he's not paying attention. Target locked. Click, gone. Instant satisfaction. And the best part is, every time you steal, it feels like a mini victory. Like, you outsmarted someone, even though it's just a game mechanic. But man, when you're in the moment, it feels personal. So now I'm deep into it, right? I'm running around like a madman, eyes darting left and right, scanning for anyone with good characters. I've become a full-time thief, part-time strategist, 0% moral compass. At one point, I tried to act innocent. Some dude in chat goes, who's stealing my stuff? And I'm like, yo man, that's crazy, I got stolen too. Meanwhile, I'm literally holding his character hostage in my inventory. And it just kept escalating. The more I stole, the more fun it got. There's something weirdly satisfying about getting away with it. Like, you know you're the bad guy, but you're winning. I even started giving myself nicknames. The Shadow, the Brainrot Bandit, the Character Collector. Yeah, I was losing it, mentally and morally. Then this one moment happens that changed everything. I spot this guy. Absolute whale. Dude had like 10 crazy rare characters. My inner villain just went, oh yeah, that's the jackpot. So I start planning. I'm waiting, circling, pretending to be casual. He's not moving. My heart's racing. I go in for the steal, and boom! Success! I actually stole one of his top characters. Bro, the noise I made, pure joy and disbelief. But here's the twist. 5 seconds later, he steals it back. Ah! I was like, what? You can steal back? I didn't even know that was possible. And from that moment, it became war. I'm stealing his stuff, he's stealing it back, chat's going wild. People are watching like it's a live boxing match. It was chaos, but it was glorious chaos. Every time I thought I got him, he'd sneak in and take something from me. So now I'm paranoid. I'm guarding my characters like a dragon guarding treasure. My focus level is at 300%. I'm literally talking to my screen like, don't you dare, bro. Don't even think about it. You ever get so into a game you start arguing with pixels? Yeah, that was me. Eventually, I managed to pull off a triple steal. 3 characters in under a minute. Chat goes crazy. People typing, bros on a heist. And I'm just there laughing like a villain in a cartoon. From that point, I wasn't just playing anymore. I was living the steal. The game had consumed me. Every click, every move, every sound. It was all part of the plan. I swear, I started hearing the Mission Impossible music in my head. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's how deep I was in. And every time I succeeded, it was like the best dopamine hit ever. But every time I failed, man, it hurt. Like, emotionally. Because here's the thing. Once you taste success, losing hits different. You can't go back to being broke and clueless. You've seen the light. You've felt the power. And now you're addicted. So, yeah, I was officially hooked. I wasn't just a player anymore. I was a thief with purpose. And I was just getting started. All right, this is where things get wild. Like, I thought I was doing good before. But nah, this was full chaos mode unlocked. At this point, I'm not even thinking anymore. Instincts have taken over. I see a player, steal. I see a new name in chat, steal. I see someone just chilling, steal anyway. You never know. I've officially turned into the kind of player I used to hate. But it's fine. I've accepted it. I'm the villain now, and honestly, It feels kinda nice. The funniest part is the chat reactions, though. Every 2 minutes, someone's like, "Who's stealing my characters?" And another guy's like, "Bro, I just lost everything." Meanwhile, I'm quietly sitting there typing. Damn, that's crazy, bro. One guy even tried to call me out. He goes, "It's you, isn't it? You're the one stealing." And I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, what proof do you have?" Bro, I was acting innocent like I was on trial or something. But it didn't matter. By then, I had half the server's characters. My inventory looked like a museum. Rare ones, basic ones, stolen ones, restolen ones, you name it, I had it. I even started naming them after the players I took them from. Like, this one's Jeff's Tears. This one's Karen's Revenge. It was petty, but it made me feel powerful. And then came the big moment, the one that almost ended my career. I got too confident. I saw this absolute pro, level maxed out, stacked with insane characters. Everyone in chat respected him. Naturally, I had to try. Then, he strikes back. Not only does he take it back, he takes 2 of mine. I just sat there staring at the screen like, bro, I just got reverse robbed. Chat went insane. Everyone's spamming, "L Thief, get wrecked." Instant karma. And I'm sitting there trying to act calm like, haha, yeah, totally planned that, guys. But deep down, I'm fuming. Like actual rage. I'm clenching my mouse so hard it might break. Rage! I start plotting my revenge arc immediately. So I go silent, stop typing in chat, just lurking, watching, waiting. This dude thinks he won. Oh, no, 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 my friend. This story isn't over. I start tracking him. Every move he makes, I'm there. Every time he relaxes, I strike. Steal one, lose one, steal 2 back. It's like a digital war zone. We're trading blows like it's an anime fight. Chat's watching like it's the final boss battle. I'm locked in, bro. No blinking, no distractions. This is personal now. After like 10 minutes of non-stop chaos, I finally get the upper hand. I pull off this insane combo, steal 3 of his best characters while he's typing in chat. Bro, never type while I'm around. Lesson learned. I hit send on one message. Thanks for the donation. Chat goes wild. People are screaming in all caps. Someone even typed, "Bro just ended his whole career." And honestly, they were right. That was my villain origin story completed. I wasn't just stealing anymore, I was making statements. And it got to the point where people started teaming up against me. Like, I literally saw 2 players working together just to protect their stuff. I had become the final boss of Steal a Brainrot. Every time someone new joined, people warned them in chat like, "Watch out for that guy, he'll steal your whole squad." And I'm just sitting there, sipping my drink like, as I should. It was glorious, pure chaos, pure entertainment, and honestly, I loved every second of it. All right, so I'm on top of the world, inventory stacked, chat terrified, people whispering, "Watch out for that guy," like I'm some internet folklore. I'm feeling untouchable. I'm feeling like the Brainrot king. So naturally, I get greedy. Of course I do. You don't climb to the top and then play safe. That's not how legends are made. I spot this massive base, like Fort Knox but for Roblox characters. Lights, traps, a moat probably. Jackpot! I sneak in, heart pounding, hands shaking like a cartoon villain creeping into a museum. I'm whispering to myself, just one quick hit, grab one rare, get out. Classic! I find the good stuff, rares glinting, inventory full of things I've only dreamed about, and I start clicking. Sweet, sweet clicks. I nab one, then another. It's perfect. I'm basically a professional at this point. Then, out of nowhere, the base owner hits the close button. Like literal door slam. The base locks down. I freeze. The screen flashes. Base closed. Wait 60 seconds. At first I'm like, okay, easy. I'll just wait the minute. He can't hide forever. I tell myself I'm patient, that I'm a strategist. I sit there, jittery, counting down the seconds like it's a bomb. Chat is going crazy. He's trapped. Get him! This is karma. You can almost hear the popcorn popping. The minute ticks down. The base unlocks. The door swings open. My plan: sprint out, teleport, do the victory dance. I take one step, and then he slams it shut again, like a cinematic villain shutting the vault. Wait, what? Now it's not 1 minute, it's 2. I'm stuck in enemy territory with puppeteers outside who clearly remembered my face. Panic sets in. I'm clicking everything. Try to jump, try to glitch, try to spam the reset button like a madman. Nothing. The game's smugly polite. You are trapped. Meanwhile, the entire server must have gotten a broadcast. Thief trapped in base. Bring justice. People swarm. The folks I robbed earlier, yeah, they saw their chance. Revenge is a buffet and everyone's piling on. I watch, helpless, as my characters start disappearing one by one. First a mid-tier, then a rare one. Gone! I try to shout in chat, but I'm typing with shaking hands. Guys, stop. That's mine. They don't stop. They're like vultures. My inventory is evaporating like I'm melting into pixels. 2 minutes feels like an eternity. In that tiny digital purgatory, I experience every possible emotion. Disbelief, anger, denial, bargaining. Wait, I'll give it back. Just please don't steal my... And then acceptance? No, not acceptance. Rage, pure, volcanic rage. Ah! By the time the base finally reopens for real, I have nothing left. My carefully curated museum of stolen trophies is empty. My empire, dust. My ego, shattered. I sit there in silence. The kind of silence where even my keyboard sounds guilty. I try to log out with dignity. I try to act like it was a clever plot twist, like, yeah, that was part of the plan. But nah. I hit Alt plus F4 and bail. Rage quit. Full cinematic exit. For a second after I close the game, I just stare at my wall like I lost a battle in real life. The absurdity hits me, and I can't help but laugh through the pain. Of course, I say to myself, of course the universe would do this. So that's the fall. From king to zero in under 3 minutes, all because I got greedy and the base owner had the ultimate gag, the double close. Karma didn't just knock on the door, it slammed it in my face. Moral of the story? Don't be too proud, don't be too greedy, and never assume you can outrun digital karma. Also, never trust a vault owner with a dramatic sense of timing. All right, that's the video. If you laughed at my meltdown, hit like. If you felt my pain, drop an F in the chat. And if you want me to try and reclaim my lost empire next stream, tell me who to target. I might come back, bruised but hungry. Or I might just cry into a bag of chips. Either way, thanks for watching. Stay sneaky, stay chaotic, and learn from my mistakes. Don't get trapped.